As a professional historian, I view scholarship as a vital and ongoing pursuit that deepens society's understanding of the past. As a college instructor, I believe it is best practice not only to introduce students to the interpretations and perspectives of other historians, but also to share my own scholarly voice. Students frequently ask me, "What do you think?" The desire to engage with the instructor's own analysis affirms the importance of sharing my interpretation of how history influences both the present and the future. My professional training and experience mark me as a scholar and educator with a focus on U.S. and Nevada history. My interest in history and research began early. As an elementary student, I completed my first research projects and learned the value of both primary and secondary sources. One of these projects involved interviewing my paternal grandfather, who had served as a bomber navigator in Europe during World War II. A school report on the Battle of Vicksburg further developed my early research skills. Throughout high school and into college, I continued developing my research experience. I helped my paternal grandmother with family history research, which involved visiting archives, writing courthouses for information, and studying primary records tracing her ancestry. As an undergraduate, I volunteered as a research assistant for one of my instructors who was writing a book on 19th century Utah culture. I spent many hours at the Utah State Historical Society in Salt Lake City, where I located newspaper articles that reflected the cultural life of 19th century Utah. A long-standing area of interest spanning high school, undergraduate, and graduate studies was the Mountain Meadows Massacre. This interest culminated in presenting a conference paper in Galveston, Texas, and working towards publication. In addition, I completed 5 research papers on apartheid in South Africa as part of my undergraduate and graduate coursework. Throughout my teaching career, I have aimed to stay current with the evolving body of historical scholarship and to encourage students to engage with the past from multiple perspectives. My commitment to the discipline is evident in my personal study, authorship of an ebook, active membership in professional associations, and participation in academic conferences, as well as outreach to the broader community through public presentations. These efforts reflect a sustained dedication to the professional practice of history and a passion for guiding students in the study of U.S. and Nevada history. There are 3 items that I want to mention in this scholarly activity section, but will detail in the teaching portion of my digital tenure binder. They're my History 101 ebook project, my YouTube channel, and my personal study and research that forms the foundation of my class lectures.